Alright, welcome back to more Torchless Black Reliquary. Today, before we start the mission, I'm going to go over the new patch notes that I've dropped. I'm going to leave a timestamp in the description if you want to skip to the quest, but I'm first going to go over this big sheet that was released just today, I think. I'm only going to talk about the things that I think I have some amount of expertise on, meaning that namely I won't drop, or I won't talk about many of the contraband trinket changes because I just haven't played with them. Also only going to touch stuff that I think bears talking about. These first two changes don't really say it that hard. But moving on, let's get started. First change on hero crit, -3 stress to performer. They nerfed the chance that other people also heal stress from 50% to 25%. This feels like an indirect nerf to characters where is my Highwayman? Highwayman, because they could function pretty well as crit stress healers that just spam crits all day and get a lot of value from just stress healing the team. Now he doesn't have that. It doesn't feel like a nerf to everybody. It just kind of feels like kicking down on Highwayman, Shieldbreaker, and Bounty Hunter. But overall, it's fine, not a biggie. All heroes now have it. Or wait, first. Level 4 skills are locked behind level 4 again. Makes sense, logical. Hurts a little bit. The transition between veteran and apprentice is now a bit wider because what you used to be able to do, you could just take someone, level them up fully, take them to training hall, level them all the way up to here instead of just a 3, and it would make them super prepared, but you can no longer do that. Oh. Okay. All heroes now have an innate -50% crit multiplier on their right post, which is fine. It makes sense. I'm not the kind of guy who's stacking a bunch of crit to get meme clips, whatever. Moving on to the hero balance changes, we're going to start with Abomination. They changed how Absolution's ratio works. Now it's closer, the values between the health healed and these stress healed are a bit closer now. I'd honestly call this a buff, but it's kind of sad because it was funny seeing him heal 4 HP and then 12 stress. That was pretty cool. It was kind of weak, but it was distinctive. It made a difference between his stress heal and the lepers, and now they're a bit more alike, and it's kind of sad. But they nerfed his damage buff upon transforming, which I don't think it's totally necessary, but he was very strong upon transforming, 44 crit strong, so it's makes a little bit of sense. But moving on to something that I think is actually very important. Arbalest Blindfire now moves her back 2. This is insane. This means a lot of things. You could even this opens up the option, probably not the good option, but the option of starting her in 2 to hit Blindfire. Where is she? Did I put her somewhere? There she is. You could put her in position 2 so she can hit Blindfire on round 1 and get her speed up for the next round. You could do that. You shouldn't do that, but you could. Maybe you should do that, actually. But in general, it also means Arbalest, one of her big issues was when she gets disrupted, she has to spend an entire round moving back to 4, which she's very good at, but it's a big tempo loss whenever she got disrupted. I compare it to Vestal, who can just hit Judgment all day and is basically fine with that, and if she's in 2, she at least has most of her skills. She got away with a lot more, whereas Arb, Blindfire, pretty low accuracy. All the stats on it are kind of random and whatever. And overall you just didn't want to run it because you would rather just move back to 4 than hit blind fire, right? So this opens up a lot for her because, like, say you get shuffled round 1 and she's in like 2, instead of having to move back, she now just hits blind fire. And not only does that move her back, she has a speed buff and maybe hits them, which is just great. Because her base damage is mediocre. I make fun of it a lot, but it's mediocre, but like, on the off chance that like coin flip, you tag something with this, cool, you just got like a whole bunch of damage, right? So that's nice. Crusader, Zealous Accusation now debuffs the prot by... I think that's a buff. Because it always debuffed prot, I think. I think they increased the numbers on this by a fair amount, which is okay. This skill is kind of mediocre. I don't play very much, but I might. Its value for debuffing prot may give it use against some bosses, maybe, but we'll see. Bulwark Stress Healed now heals less. This is kind of sad. Doesn't feel totally necessary. Maybe if you were running like 4 Crusaders and they were all religious, you could just hit this and heal tons of stress. Even now, you heal 7 stress per, and that's pretty good. That's not like 7 stress per at level 4 is pretty good. It honestly only really hurts at the low levels when it's best. Like I really feel like this should start at like 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, because it feels kind of mean to low level Crusader. Meanwhile, high level Satyr doesn't really care, right? Dredge, Pillar of Steel buff nerfed, scaling nerfed. It's all right. I don't really play much Dredge. I'm honestly gonna not touch this. I'm gonna let you guys form your own opinions because I don't play enough Dredge to really know this. Damage per heat 20 reduced. Damage per 20. That seems good. Gives her more damage earlier if I'm reading it right. It's good. Back to characters that I know what I'm talking about. Flagellant. This is huge. Just massive HP up. Makes him so much tankier, because the problem I had with Flagellant is that he just dies. On my Torchless save file, I have a lot of, like, Flagellants just like to die, man. They just like to get bullied a lot. They get bullied so hard that, wait a minute. His cause of death isn't even listed. They get bullied so hard, they just fucking, like, pop out of existence, dude. Like, that's, like, it's a problem I have with them, where, like, their HP was so low, and they would get bullied so hard, they were not fit to be up front. At least not in Torches. In Highlight, they were fine, but now everywhere, they're just great. These are good numbers. It's not, like, tank numbers, but he's not a tank. He's Flagellant, right? So it's good. Punish Leader's debuff is gone. Kind of sad. I don't disagree. I'm just a bit sad to see it go, because it was convenient. If you didn't want to bring a bleed skill chance, that was fine, because you could just like whack at something, debuff its bleed, hit it again next round, and that was basically like all you needed to like pitch in a bit. Ultimately, it doesn't hurt that much. It's fine. Reign of Sorrow's bleed has been decreased, but the Bleeder's debuff has... Or no, it's also been... Damn. And the Bleeder's debuff has also been decreased, but now it ignores the prep round accuracy reduction and does less during prep round. This is insane. This frees him from having to hit Reclaim every time, because how I used to play Flagellant was in Highlight, every single time you play Flagellant, I would literally every time run this, because it gives him enough to always resist Reclaim, giving him something to do on every round that was just heal, right? And now I don't have to do that anymore, because like I can just hit Reign of Sorrows, and now I actually feel safe running offense Flagellant, and it's great. Thank you. This is a great change, because Reign of Sorrows was okay, but it was really hard to build in. No. But yeah, it was really hard to build into anything other than Reclaim on this character because Suffer is crazy. I on an old file I had a Flagellant died of his own bleed once, and I just have not touched it since. I'm too paranoid. I'm not going to bother with it. Suffer is good, or Endure is good. It just has problems with do people need the heal? That's basically it. And Reclaim, you might be wondering, is it a huge problem that you always had to hit Reclaim? No, it's a good skill. The problem came in when it was time for Torchless, and every enemy was immune to Kivratz, or every Kivratz enemy is immune to bleed, meaning that if you want Flagellant to pitch in, you have to run this. But his blight resist is not as high as his bleed resist, even with the buff, meaning that Reclaim is going to blight him pretty often, even with full resist trinkets. And it made playing him super risky, incredibly risky. But now you don't even have to worry about it. You can just if you want, you can just run accuracy and blight chance and just not bring Reclaim, and you're Gucci. You don't even care. And that is great. I am all for that. Moving on, Exsanguinate Bleed has been nerfed. Big sad. Self-heal has also been reduced. Also big sad. Redeemed self-target heals have been reduced. Big sad. Endure now only reduces stress by 67% when used on religious heroes. This feels kind of unnecessary to me, but I get it. Endure just being free on religious heroes was really good. Not incredible, but it was good. But I honestly I think this is kind of unnecessary because 67% is not a lot of stress. It just feels kind of like they were looking for something to nerf, and they didn't the cut of Flagellant's jib, and they just gave him hey, you're always gonna take 1 stress if you hit Endure. Oh, well, that stinks. I'm what do you do? Nothing. Lash's Cure no longer debuffs bleed res, which is great because for some reason all of these debuff cure camp skills just fuck you over now, and I never use any of them because you could just pay 1,500 back in town to fucking cure it instead of just debuffing your max HP for 4 battles. Unfortunately, it still does that, but at least it doesn't mess with your bleed resist now, so that's good. Lash's Anger now only costs 1. Cool, good for you. I'm not gonna hit it, but hey, if you want a cheap source of 20% damage and 40% stress, here you go. Hexer. Melts damage bonus per vial increased to 15%. That is great. Is that super necessary? It's weird. Melt is an odd skill because even if you got all 3 buffs, it was very weak. It did not do very much for you. You would get 3 and 30% on a character with this low damage just wasn't enough. So hopefully that helps out a little bit. Gonna make him a bit stronger. It looks like it can also be used from... Oh, that's great. Okay, yeah. Now it can be used from everywhere too, which is great. This being Omni range makes me feel a lot safer putting him really just anywhere, because now I can use his attack if I so choose. Putrefied Flesh debuff decreased to a flat 12% at all levels. Crit debuff decreased a little bit. I think it was only 1 or 2 points higher, but that's a bit sad. The crit debuff on this was unique. It was good. It did a lot in terms of making your party safer. In terms of this character can just, no one in the enemy party can just pop off and just drop a gigantic crit on you. Now they can again. Sucks a little bit, but it's fine. It's still good. Sanguis Metallica's Respite cost reduced to 2. That's fine. I'm not gonna hit it anyway. Don't worry. Highwayman, tracking shot damage. Tracking shot just nerfed across the board, it looks like it, except for his crit rate. Fine, and I don't really hit tracking shot. Maybe it was good, maybe it was bad. I'm not sure. Grave shot's crit received debuff. Lower, it looks like. Same with prot reduction, that's fine. I didn't really hit that either, but for that, I'm kind of wondering if it deserved that, really. Because was Grave Shot Blast really all that good for the debuffs? But whatever. They nerfed Prelude. I don't know why. Prelude is one of the worst skills in this game, and I don't know why it is the way it is. Putting aside the fact that it's worthless in Torchless, in Highlight, it's just so, like, I don't want my Jester in 2 ever. I don't want my Jester in 1 ever. I want my Jester in 3. I want him hitting Battle Ballad. I don't want Prelude. I want Harvest back, but whatever. They've reduced the scaling of the Bleeder's debuff. I don't really see the reason why, because that was whatever. It's still functional, I guess. It's just worse, unfortunately. Adjudicator, dual complications damage bonus versus Amber Bladed increased. That's good. I think now they're equal. It should be. They should be. Hold on. Let me see. Where's my adjudicator? Yep. Okay. So now they're equal. It's plus 50% total per. It used to be 25 versus XP to 20% versus Amber Blade, which was kind of weird and annoying. Glassworks now buffs herself and the target. That's great. That is fantastic. This makes Glassworks so much stronger because I really did not like Glassworks before. You used to have a problem where, like, if your target was faithless or you just didn't care about the buffs, it was just a really bad guard. She has less health than Man-at-Arms, so, like, why would you bother? But I'm very happy with this change. Crit Pagan reduced, so yeah. Also looks like all the buffs were reduced a bit. That's fine. I'm just happy that, like, her now receiving the buffs too is like more than enough for me to be happy. Crucify damage amount has been reduced to 40. It can now target 3, and bleed amount has been increased. That's pretty good. Crucify wasn't bad before, but this buff makes it a lot stronger. I'm happy to see it be buffed because yeah, that's a lot of stats. It's a lot of good stats. You quite like this. Fury of the Ancients base accuracy has been increased to 90. Damage mod has been increased to 33. Can no longer target 1. Has a 2-turn cooldown. That's interesting. It's still good. I like the fact that it can't be spammed anymore. I like the fact that for that change it has more accuracy. Because this thing's problem before was that the accuracy on it was awful. And I hated trying to hit it. Yeah, it's fine. The cooldown is harsh but fair, considering a 2-turn stun is, like, really good. Solemnity. Typo. Solemnity. Party stress heal no longer scales. Flat 2. Big sad. Leper being a stress healer is basically just a novelty now, where you can cash in on it, but like where you can cash it in on it whenever like a recovery comes around, but he can't, like, planning on him to help out with stress healing is basically just not worth it anymore. Because what you could used to, like, tell yourself, right, like, I have a mostly religious party. So long as I have lots of crits and I'm, like, generally stable, I can just bring Solemnity, and that in total is all the stress healing I will ever need. You can still say that, but you're not as secure in being able to say that, and that's unfortunate. Intimidate no longer invalidates stall. Cool. Makes stalling with Leper a bit better. That's cool. I have not played with the living ammo, so I will not talk about it. Stock strike damage lowered to 33. I have not played with stock strike because it seems bad, and I don't really play damage musket that much. And when I do, it's with this for the prop pierce. But good for stock strike, I guess. Cool. Concussive smokescreen debuff now applies after the stumble, but they buff the stumble chance. That's a bit sad, because a lot of what made the concussive stumble good was just you get the debuff in early, right? You nuke all of their move resist, and then you stumble them. And now you can't do that anymore. You probably have to hit it twice to get the result that you wanted, and the switch up of now it has a higher base chance to stumble doesn't really make up for that. It's kind of just bad now. I really don't see myself wanting to hit it very much anymore. I'm probably just gonna hit shrapnel, because 21 damage is just so good. You can't, like... There used to be a pretty fair argument between it and shrapnel, but now there just isn't, because it's just so much worse. It's not awful, but it's bad. Amber Crisp no longer invalidates stall. That's great, except for the fact that Occultist is also a healer, so it's a bit sussy, but it's fine. Amber Crisp now debuffs damage by a flat 15% at all ranks. Or damage taken. That's okay. Makes it better at low ranks, worse at high ranks. I think it's fine. I'm not really gonna be up late at night about it, one way or the other. Dark Ritual no longer decreases torch by 100. Frankly, that's great. That makes me want to hit this a lot more in highlight. Frankly, I don't know why I haven't been hitting it more in torchless. Actually, this seems pretty good. I think I just overlooked it because it was like so lame in highlight, but screw it. Maybe I should be playing more Dark Ritual. Keep that. Okay, cool. Alright. Philomath added new Philomath crit marks. I don't care. Malevolent damage back. Go back. I don't care about Philomath, man. I got nothing to say. I'm sorry. Golden Paper's damage buff decreased. Crit buff decreased. Crit received buff decreased. So overall, just like complete stats down on it. That's fine. I honestly prefer it this way because you don't need that many stats to just like completely like juice someone, and the plus 8% crit receive chance was big. It mattered a lot, or the higher version of it mattered a lot. And so now that it's lower, it still matters, but it's not as crippling. Updated Thrall Spirits, whatever. Updated a few assets, whatever. Gore damage mod reduced to 20%, and they made his self-stun debuff more potent. This is sad, honestly, because I never played Gore. It seemed really bad, and I was thinking about playing Gore, and now I even more do not want to play Gore. Maybe I'll still play Gore. It seems fine still for my purposes. My purposes were just like, I was thinking like, run it with stun resist, hit it once, and that's all you're ever going to use it for. Like, hit it once per fight to just absolutely like obliterate something, and that's all you ever use it for. And like, it can still do that, so that's fine. I don't mind. Devastate damage mod reduced to 50%. What was Devastate? What's that? Oh, so they made this worse, looks like. Just seems completely unnecessary, didn't seem that good. No debuffs, flat 15%, that's fine. They nerfed Indomitable, which is sad because Indomitable wasn't great to begin with. It was really slow. It was like incredibly slow. It feels really bad that they're doing this to it. I honestly, this is like, I don't want to say that I would revert this change, but I don't really think that it needed this. It's not a huge debuff. I think it's literally like only by 1 point. But Thrall is so dependent on his party that giving him a way to like try and maintain his own stress was really nice. And nerfing that just feels kind of mean. Like I want to run this character, but I also now do not want to run this character because he's worse. So I think this is a buff to his Riposte, not a debuff. I think might be wrong. Either way, his Riposte is still fine because guess what? Menace is a good debuff and a good prep round starter, so I'm gonna keep hitting it. Veiled no longer receives skill damage when on Death's Door. I don't care. Gravegrass, I don't care. Gravegrass is bad. I'm not a Veiled fan. Maybe I'm a Blood. Pistol handed light damage mod has been reduced to 65%. Accuracy mod has been increased to 95% base. Damage versus Unholy has been increased to 40%. That's all fine. Sanctuary stress ceiling has been reduced to 15. Now applies to her too. That's cool. And that is it for our hero balance changes. Moving on to the monster ones. I'm going to have less to say here, but still going to talk about it. All monster versus scaling has been reduced to ding ding, some non-effect bosses, so yeah, that's fine. So it looks like they're going to gain 20% per level. That seems exactly the same as it was before. Might be wrong. Monsters no longer have a small targeting bonus. I mean, yeah, sure. Boss is excluded. Boss is excluded. I like that tag. Yeah, that's fine. Monster crit does less stress to the target, but has a higher chance to apply to other heroes. It does more stress when it. Ooh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. This is gonna hurt a lot in Torchless because the 12 didn't really matter when it was being inflated so hard anyway by the multiplier, and a higher chance for overall party stress is pretty gigantic for Torchless in particular. Pursuer's bleed from airborne assault, increased bleed, no longer gains bonus crit versus marked heroes. Okay, kind of hurts, but it's alright. Debuff versus. Okay. I'm gonna skip through these a little harder. No longer uses invigorating fumes. That's pretty crazy. Because invigorating fumes was really fucking annoying. It would debuff dives by like 9. Abrasor is in general an incredibly annoying enemy, so I'm pretty glad to see. Ooh, Lightning Powder's 1 turn cooldown. Give me applause for that one. Thank you, fuck. Putrid Vapors should be scary. Scary Vapors. Let's go. Moving on, Wildlanders. Flayed. I have not fought the Flayed. Steelpath. I have not fought the Steelpath. Move on. The Bat. This is the Bat. Taste test can be used everywhere. That's fine. Not a huge issue. Greater Worm. Have not fought Greater Worm. Move on. Alaroon. Prot increased to 40, gains a 15% prot debuff when capturing a hero. That's good. That's a good change. Okay. This is huge, right? This is honestly like one of the biggest things for Torchless, right? Necrob's Vigil now debuffs dodge and speed. That sucks. That hurts a lot. I would have preferred if it stayed with a buff, but I'm not. This hurts. It's not terrible. This is big though. Pushback from the crafters can't crit you anymore, which is great. Getting crit by that sucked so bad. Because it could hit multiple of them over and over again, and you could be trying to recover, and it would mess with you so bad. Now recovering against these things is so much safer because it can't crit you and just deal like 30 stress total and be so annoying. Todok. Now, wait, this is a big one, right? The big one. Probably, honestly, the biggest thing of the entire patch for me. Probably not for you, but for me, pianos do not spawn in Apprentice anymore. Mind blow! Oh my god, this changes everything because it makes Apprentice so much more secure. Because by the time you get to Vet, you can prepare, you can build whole parties, or people are experienced, they have good quirks. You can buy things for them. It makes starting off a Tortoise run like not RNG based. This run that I have here, this almost bricked. Because, like, you would get piano fights, back to back to back to back, double piano fights, one piano fight, double piano fights, like, constantly. And now they're gone. Until you hit Veteran, they're gone. And that is fantastic. It gives you so much breathing room. But they're not gone completely. They're just moved to Veteran. And you know what? I am all for that. Thank you. Just get up on my chest here. Thank you. I have not fought the Ghoul Mother. Carry on Buzzer. 2 more speed. This hurts. Just want to say that hurts. The bugs being super fast hurts. Mandibles has innate 33% damage versus marked. Ow! Ah! My Crusader! Ah! It's fine. Crusader doesn't care. It's really just like the ones that actually get marked, and like Crusader does not care. He has too much proc for you with bugs, I'm sorry. No longer debuffs, that's good. Can no longer use Eye of the Swarm at 4, and no longer able to use Mandibles. This honestly makes up for everything listed above involving Mandibles here. Because, like, Oblivion Buzzers not being able to hit Mandibles just will save lives. It will save a lot of lives. Moving on to the Trinket Changelist. Memento trinkets, meaning the Crimson Court trinkets. Where is it? These spawn more now, which is cool. I'm for that. I have 2, which is not a lot. But I've only been playing Veteran for a little while, so whatever. I'll be happy to see more of them. Flesh-eating Helmblight chance nerfed, which is sad. This is sad. It's fine. Legendary Bracer damage reduced to 10%. Also sad, but I agree, because 15% every time you were hit, just let Leopard just be like Senator Armstrong, like absolutely like Nanomachine Sun, like obliterate things for like no downside. Swordsman's Crest prot debuff has been increased to 20%. Not necessary. This trinket is already bad. This one's big. All of the stones are now 5% weaker, and I'm honestly like, it's kind of sad, and I don't agree. Not because I think that these need the buff, but because it just makes the resist trinkets that much better, which were already really good. Because like, I'm gonna be real, all like the rare trinkets are all kind of like Virgin Walk versus the Chad common trinket Stride, you know. Like, these are just flat buffs, and these being weaker just makes like running like a billion resist on someone to just make them like immune to something that much better. It also makes running accuracy better. It makes running dodge better. Makes running maybe it's not that bad, because it's an indirect buff to like literally like everything else in the weight class. Like that witch trinkets are much better now, just because the difference between them and the stones is only 5%, and you get an extra buff on top. So like, there's like things to be said about it. But overall, I'm a bit. I don't disagree, because they were very strong, but it's a little bit sad to see it. The amulets also got this nerf, which I just flat out don't agree with. The amulets just do not need this nerf. That's it. Like, you can make the argument that the -3 speed wasn't enough I would up the speed debuff to 5 instead of nerfing their chances, but I mean, they already weren't great trinkets in my opinion. They just aren't good. I don't run them. I don't think you should run them either, unless you just really need that chance. And like sometimes you do. They're not terrible. They're just bad. Ding ding ding. Dazzling Mirror also nerfed by 5%, which is fine. Padlock of Transference nerfed. This is agreeable, because Padlock of Transference is still even for this, because now, where is it? It's now basically just Butcher's Circus, Spike Chains, but instead of a damage, you have minus crit, which is sad, but whatever. Less stun chance. This doesn't hurt me that bad, because I usually just hit Bile instead of stun anyway, but it sucks a little bit, but it makes sense. It's still a ton of stats, so I'm not gonna complain. Staggering Helm. Okay, this is one of the worst ones. I don't think Staggering Helm needed the 5% debuff. It's not the worst thing in the world, obviously, but like this trinket's already not great. It's really just like, and like if it was on the stun part, that's fine. It's just that it's on the move part, and like that hurts, man. Like, what did the move skill chance do to you? like that was my favorite part of it, right? And like, I guess it's probably overall stronger if it retains the stun chance, but I liked the move chance better. It's sad to see it go. Like, I would be having the same conversation if it was the blight chance that got nerfed and not the stun, and not, like, right? Like, I would be having the same conversation. I'm just kind of sad to see it go. Rampart shield stun chance reduced. I don't play this shit. Seismic sensor move chance reduced. I haven't played with this, but I've seen the stats of it. It looks fine. Looks fine. Mega Barbles has been buffed. That's fine. Whatever. Probably still not gonna play it. Then we have the changed ones. Seer Stone. This is pretty big. Seer Stone no longer castrates your max HP and now castrates your crit, and that is like fine by me. I like. Seer Stone used to have a problem where like if you run it, that hero is just super squishy. Now you have a problem where there is no problem. You just run this. Enough said. Like, you just run it. Like, now Survival Guide is much worse. You want one of these as soon as possible. Like, Survival Guide and Seer Stone used to be like in like a battle, at least in Highlight. In Torch Souls, I think it's far further skewed to Seer Stone just because minus Party Surprise is that good. But in Highlight, there was kind of like a great debate to be had between Survival Guide and the Seer Stone, and I just don't see that anymore because 5 crit, it hurts, but on a character that you're not playing, that you're not planning to crit with, like Vestal, you just don't care. You just don't care. Meanwhile, the max HP debuff you cared about on everybody, right? So honestly, I think with the overall buffs that it got otherwise, I would give it back the max HP, retain the other buffs it got, and that'd be fine. Sticks turn. Book of Constitution Scavenging Guide. Now a Reliquary spoils can be used on corpse carriers for guaranteed supplies. Gains a rare drop. That's fine. Book of Constitution was really bad. It was a really bad trinket. It used to just be like disease resist, and I think diseases progress slower. You never used it. It was not worth using. And now it is worth using because sometimes you just get it as a trade, and that's fine. Cool. Thanks. Hunter's Talon. I don't think I played that. Shameful Shroud. I haven't played these, so I'm not going to talk about it. Hold on. Idol of Insurrection. Damage down. Stress down. Faction up to 8. Okay. That's agreeable. The damage was really high. You got a lot of damage off of this. And gaining an accuracy bonus and a stress taken buff down in exchange is very agreeable. I'm not going to complain at all. One of wanted to talk about this. Overgrown Zatar is fine. They changed it, where now instead of increasing how long it takes to recharge Battle Ballad, it just makes Battle Ballad last shorter, which sucks a little bit. But you get to use the Trinket's buff more often, so it's fine. It's fine. This is overall good. I remember the old one being bad. This is also... I really do not think that this part is necessary, but also good. Hold on, I saw one of these somewhere. God damn it. Oh wait, no, it's here. You get more skill chance, but you have less healing. That's decent. A lot of enemies like to heal and be really annoying. And this just being also a flat buff up is okay. The debuff to you hurts a little bit. It's fine. Good. I prefer this. It's just iPads, no, Linebreaker's iPads, +2 speed on melee attack hit, break guard. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Vicious iPads was so bad. Instead of giving you random crit buffs, you now can do something interesting with it. Cool, thank you. Immunity Mask is now Mask of Ruin. You have minus resistance instead. But you have damage reflection if stunned, plus speed if bleeding, 10 motherfucker. Why? This trinket was so bad until I read this line of text. This sounds bad, but I'm honestly going to experiment with it because it seems like it's interesting. It's an idea, and that's all I'm getting. Like, it's a good idea. It's interesting. Heroes no longer get randomly stressed out upon camping when ending their meal at low HP. This is good. This was really fucking annoying. If their HP was too low, they would just arbitrarily start yelling at each other, and it was really annoying. That's cool. New animation. Oh yeah. By the way, final balance changes, whatever. New animation. Galley and Amber Workshop activities now only have 3 slots. Is that the case? Wow. Only 3 slots on here. Wow. Well, I had just paid for the last 2 ranks of this, so fuck you, game. I had just paid for that. So, middle fingers to you, Black Reliquary devs. I'm uninstalling your shit game. I'm kidding. And they also reworked the buffs, so let's take a look at that. Increases recovery. Okay, yeah, whatever. They increased the yield to make up for the less space, so fine. Remove the Expeditions Workshop. I honestly cannot remember what this did, or if I built it, so I'm not going to complain. Chandlery nerf is sad, but understandable. It's just ceiling, whatever. These are both bad. You now get less from just throwing torches at corpses. That's cool. Stress healing from salt, lowered. Just overall less stress healing looks like more damage. Yeah, sorry, nothing to say here. All I'm going to say, sorry, god damn it. I'm glad that they did it nerf the Poison Peddler. This nerf is like completely like whatever. I don't care though. When you meet Poison Peddler, you are always hitting Anti-Venom for the mass stats up, and that's it. This part I want to talk about because this is interesting, right? Ritualist and Profane are now incompatible with Intercessor and Overzealous, and that is cool. It brings back the whole like these people don't want to be with the A-bomb thing, but it like makes more sense now, and it's a lot cooler. So yeah, if people of certain quirk types, they can't. If they're too pagan or too religious, they will refuse to go with each other, and that is cool. I like that. It's not limiting because if they're overzealous, say they can still go with pagan, but it's not the pagan that's it's having the other side profane, right? Yeah, you get it, right? Cool. Changing gears here, moving back up. This hurts a little bit. Now, if you have Den Addict, notably, but all of these, you cannot throw them into these places, not even for no stress healing. That sucks. You can still put them in here, which is annoying. I think Amber Den is I think the Den is way too strong, frankly, but whatever. Did they get rid of the Amber Den upgrades? They did. Fuck you. God damn it. Whatever. Yeah. This other shit seems fine. They nerfed the torch buff from the daylight torches in the interior. Hurts a little bit, but it's literally 1 point of accuracy. That's fine. Galley and Amber Workshop are now locked on week 1. This does nothing. Increase trinket storage to 3,000. Holy shit. To update disease tooltips that not have their effects appear when attempted to clear them in the clinic. Okay. And then some new content. New party names. Added a new deck, which I'm never going to. I might use this just for the reflex here, but that's it. that's literally it. And then some new quirks. These are all cool. I'm not going to go into detail, but they seem good. Hopefully Savant gets me to actually use the fucking perfumer trinkets, because Lord knows I was not using them before. 6 new trinkets. Cool. And then 5 new enemies that appear in champion difficulty. Cool. 3 new enemies that appear in all difficulties. Even cooler. 2 new Wildlanders and 1 new Kavratz. So, if you're wondering why we were going here today, this is why. I want to see those new enemies, bruh. I want to see if I'll finally be punished for bringing a Proc Crusader here. Because I'm telling you, the hyenas are not enough. I don't care about hyenas. Hyenas, I'm not scared of them. So, we're gonna see if this Crusader gets bullied to hell. Because let me tell you, this is a low damage comp. This comp is not the best at doing damage. It's kind of weak. Honestly, I should be running this. I'm gonna want that smite. So, yeah. We're gonna start with the quest now, I think, unless I missed something. Take a look. Anything else? I think I leveled all of them up. Yep. Camp skills all good. I checked that. Now we're going to start the actual quest part. I'm going to be right back for a second, but then we'll come back and we will get started. Alright, and we are back. Let's get started. Bring lots of food. I'm going to bring all the bandages this time. I'm going to bring a couple anti-venoms in case of snakes. And 1. Bring all the disease kits. Bring a couple art kits. Do we need them? Gotta like 1, 2. It'll be probably just 2. gonna want a lot of honey oil in case we need it. Do we have negative quirks on board? Nope, not even one. It's cool beans. No torches because them's the rules. And oh, go. Almost forgot. All right, let's get started. I'm quite excited to see and interact with these new Wildlander creatures. There's 2 more of them is honestly well welcomed because I made a different video about this region and I just ran out of things to say at some point. It was a text video. You fight all the enemies here pretty fast. I think the amount of enemies per region was like 9 per, but this one only had 7. So now this place is more replayable overall, which is nice. Also, 1 new Kivrat's enemy means that their encounters are a little more dynamic. I'm a little worried about what it might be, but I think it's probably going to be like a debuffer enemy, which is cool. And I think there's going to be a lot of reasons to be running debuff chance or debuff resist now, just overall, because the change to Eternal Vigil is not like minor; it matters. And that in line with the possibility of a new debuffing enemy is pretty important. We'll have to see how important it is. We'll have to see if we even encounter them on this quest. We may, or we may not. We will have to see. Let's get into it. Alright, and here we are. Immediate scout ping is great. As for our team setup, I kind of neglected to talk about it. Also, going to turn the volume a little bit, but just a very safe, low damage, but high debuff comp. Kind of playing like a bitch. Kind of trying to minimize the amount of fuckery that can happen. We have technically 4 healers, which is going to be very useful in just like making sure that no one dies. If things get bad, I can switch over to Ichor incantation. The largely Hexer is just gonna be doing debuff shit. Let's get rolling. Not gonna stand around. Sorry for doing that. I guess I'll take this trash. I'm not gonna play this trash, but I'll take the trash. Wait. Yes, trash. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want it. Immediate money. That's great. That was fast. Figments of the past. 20%. This is interesting. I like this. I'm gonna run this right now, and just not get kills with him. Cool. You know what? I'll take it. Pick up a new memento trinket, run it immediately. That's how it is, bruh. Immediately feeling that that increased drop rate. Of course, we do not fight wildlanders. We fight fucking bugs. We fight stinky bugs, which is horrible. It still shows that they have the chance to play Manacle, which is kind of weird. But oh well. Capable of immediately dropping a 42 damage debuff on someone, which is great. little actually. Alright, 69% damage, funny meme. I actually have not seen that before. But now I'm capable of it. I think I'm supposed to get the kill here. Gonna keep their damage down. Probably a mistake. Only 10 damage from a muncher. Putrefied flesh, you are crazy. Go for a stunner. Fail it. Sucks. If I had bottom, I would play it honestly. But I don't, so I won't. Going to hit. Repeal. Still gets that crit. Feeling that the putrefied flesh nerf. But that's alright. It's no biggie. We had planned it in case of wildlife. Alright, that was a good fight. Moving on, I got another debuff stun. I don't know why, but these things like drop all the time. I found so many debuff stones during my time playing. Good first fight though. Got Wildlanders, but not the new ones. Big sad. We will keep looking. No real need to clear stealth in this fight, so I'm gonna hit Putrefied Breath. Should honestly probably switch off Melt. Oh, that didn't drop this shit. You fucking just you threw it away. Whatever. I have like 3 of those back home still. God damn it. I didn't drop. You just threw it away. Oh well. Out with the old in with the new. Weak stuff. Got that 69% again. That missing. Bleeds though, none. 8 damage flying guillotine and better, and that's crazy. Damage debuffing in this game is nuts. Oh shit. Yeah, that hurts. Can't reach that far. Back down to 52, but very briefly for one moment, it was close to like 80%. Yeah, that's great. Maybe I hit Amber Blade here to get him to stop messing with me. It's possible. I could hit bandages here, but I don't think it's necessary. Better to preserve my count for now. Because those new wildlanders can show up at any corner. If you know. God damn it. Cultist, you weak bitch. There you go, buddy. That debuff is pretty bad, but it's not unmanageable. It doesn't matter a gigantic amount, so we can do it. God damn. Oh, well. It works. Donk. Oh, god damn it. Cultist, kill him now! Alright, good job, buddy. Hey! It's not bad. Not bad. Rest here. A little bit of food. Didn't think too hard about my camp skills here, because everyone here has pretty okay camp skills. So we hit Prey this time. Unshakable Leader. It's all good. Do we want the gold? Probably not. Probably. Do we want the amber? Probably not. Maybe we want the amber. We're spending so much less of it, though. I think I'm gonna leave mine both. Do we want putrefied flesh or do we want excruciating pain? Probably pain? To keep our overall damage up? Because these aren't gigantic debuffs. They're big, but maybe we don't want malicious. Maybe we don't need it. Might get punished for not running malicious, but we'll see. Good to clear an inventory slot. Dumping you for jewelry, because jewelry is always good. Might end up throwing away the oil. Possible. Take a trap here. No disease, that's good. Sand Charmer, okay. Cool. Honestly, cool. Let's see where this goes. I don't think I've fought Sand Charmer on camera yet, so let's see how this goes. Not having my debuff chance up hurts. What is it, like 150? Yuck. It's permanently debuffed. Want one of these debuffed? Or expiated, rather? Crusader now at 72 ongoing prod, which is insane. Charmed Occultist can be really annoying. Yeah, 4 damage is just nothing. So long as they keep hitting him. Oh boy, that's bad. The light's not great. I think my best idea is to stun one of them. Crit kill is fantastic. With the rattle. Not too bad, just some stress. Probably should have been putrefied flesh actually. That's fine. Sands take you, not a crit, and the mark fails, it's great. Alright, so every time this thing summons, it deals damage to itself, which is really convenient for us. I think taking Malicious off was a mistake in retrospect. Why are you hitting her? Please hit my Crusader next time. Would be very much appreciated. Yeah, unfortunately, our ability to actually deal damage to the boss is pretty bad. But we will make do. Of course, sometimes the Hexer will crit. Drop a gigantic debuff. Makes sense of that. That's not great. I think your best move is just move back here. Don't need an XP right now. Not quite enough for a kill. Dropping a bounty hunter, it's fine. Don't want you acting. Good boy. Time to just move up. Look all this. Shard spear, please don't crit. Okay. This party is not debuff immune or shuffle immune, but it's capable of fixing shuffles not pretty well. You just keep doing your thing, Hexer. We're pretty good at just going through an onslaught of mobs, or ads, whatever you want to call them. Okay. We have to hope that these hits sand collects on the Crusader. Sir. 10 damage. Sweet sauce. It's taken a little while, but we're pretty convincingly winning this fight, I would wager. Oh boy. Alright, not bad. Let's heal here real quick. That's that. Another cultist. Always gotta summon one of those, don't you? Alright. Yeah, the reason why cultists are cancer, as mobs, they heal the boss. And they slow down your progress really hard, really fast. So, there's a reason it summons them over and over. Because they make the fight really fucking annoying. Hexer, please go first. Motherfucker. Just had to deal with like 30 stress to me today. Damn it. Motherfucker. Well, fuck you too. Alright, that was good. Oh, that was really good. Gunslinger's Buckle. 8 accuracy, 8 minus 8 dodge. Range attack hit, give yourself a buff. Pretty mediocre. Is it that mediocre? It's pretty mediocre. Maybe good. I don't know. On ranged hit, buff yourself. Well, Odyssey is better than Psychic Gold, so. That was a good Sandhammer fight. Got another pot. Very nice. So far, so good, honestly. It's been a pretty smooth dungeon. The stress up on the Vestal is pretty unfortunate, but we don't mind too much. I think our original setup was completely fine. I don't think we need excruciating pain right now. More Wildlanders. Still none of the new ones, which is sad. Think about Putrefied Flesh is better for most rounds, but Excruciating Pain is better on round 1 just because you get more use out of it. And Pain also does damage, which is it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does enough damage to be like of note. And it helps contribute to the end of fights faster. It's a bit sad that you can't. I mean, I could run both and leave off melt, but I don't want to leave off melt because the damage bonus that we have going right now is not like a joke. So. That is why. Bitch, your damage debuffed. Look at that. Minus 56%. Good luck. 2 damage. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, she stunned it, but get. Literally 2 damage. Trying to make the thumbnail for this video is gonna be so awful. You don't know why? Because I got like a billion things to put. I want to put in 2 damage to Crusader. I want to put in the Sand Charmer. I want to put in the new update patch notes somehow. I want to put in whatever new enemy's going to show up. Making thumbnails is the hardest part of YouTube, right? Can't just take a screenshot. It's like art, you know. Gotta get real. Of course, she has all of her damage back, which sucks, but it's fine. We don't mind. Gonna hit a heal on the cultists. She's probably gonna do some damage here, or just miss and do 4 damage. Nice try, you kooky bitch. Oh, 15. That's an amount of damage. Not huge, but it's an amount. My Vestal is hurting right now. Oh boy. You guys really do not like his Vestal. Fuck you. Come on. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Nasty. Put an XP on you. I don't want you doing any damage. Again with a 2 damage Crusader. Yeah, man. Like, I get the feeling that like you're supposed to get punished for like running prot in this area, but you don't. You don't. It's actually just really good. That crap off of her. Yeah, nice. Yikes. God, she's gonna do it again. 3 damage. She's moving up. 3 damage to stun. Holy crap. No one beats the 72 Proc Crusader, brah. No one. Not to get rid of these corpses. Really hope you don't drop a tainting curse this round. That would be sad. But you're quite lucky. Yep. That sucks. Probably should have hit a corpse here actually. Oh, you motherfucker. It's your lucky day, ain't it? Not quite enough. Crusader, I need to hit the corpse really hard. Alright. And now we're all hunky-dory. Gonna try and do some stress healing here because we are pretty. Our characters are tweaking a little bit. It's a nice crit. Perhaps an awful lot of damage, but oh well. Nice. Oh shit. Thought that was judgment. Oh well, it's fine. Skeleton key. Don't really need this. Or don't really need that. Hidden riches. Cool. Still no new enemies, but Wildlanders nonetheless would like to see some of the new enemies, please. There's 2 of them. I'm seeing repeats here. Starting to get on me nerves. I still can't believe that I threw out that debuff charm, dude. Whatever. Oh, whatever. It's fine, it's fine. Probably should have been on that green hand, actually. These things are pretty nasty. Should be fine though. It's 72 rod. Plus we have XP8, so it's already operating on minus 25%. And we outsped it, so it's doing even less. I actually want to see like how little it does here. 4 damage! No, please! You weak bitch! Oh, Hello. I don't even need to stun you. I can just target something else. I don't even care. You pitiful little dog. You ain't doing shit. 2 damage. Bitches hate the Crusader. 1 damage. Oh lord. That's ridiculous. Oh boy. Oh, miss. Go for it again, buddy. Bye. Ooh. Getting a little bleed. Ooh. A little dangerous here. Getting angry. Oh boy. Yep. See, Crusader has that base 72% pride. To be frank, and say the Occultist does not. Very much does not. Gonna heal that, because I don't really want to bother with it, and at this point these bandages are looking pretty useless. Nice crit. You in range, so you can stop fucking around. That's a nice crit. Might trip the stall alarm here. Nope, not quite. Oh, take more crits, buddy. Goodbye. Okay, this trinket is like quite good. It's basically all upsides depending on what part of the fight you're in. This is great. I appreciate that. Gonna take these because I'm low on Valor Marshal now. It's not great. Oh my god, that is so much dot. What the hell? That's more than Eviscerate the Marked for a trap. I don't know. Man, that's a lot. It's a pretty big punishment. Oh, well. Oh well. I'm gonna keep this last disease kit on hand too. I could have like 3 quirk cures right now. Problems I got all my quirks cured. People on my team don't have bad quirks. Alright, what are we doing here? Same thing. Can I see some of the new ones, please? Wasn't really thinking, nah, it's fine. I'm not really concerned about the stealth for now. My Hexer is fast enough for it, not matter. Do I even need to hit it this round? Or do I just hit? Yeah, that's fine. Oh boy. That hurts a bit. 6 with a bleed. Oh boy. Swing, no damage. Yeah. Nice try, you kooky bitch. Sit down. Nice. Alright. Pretty smooth fight. Again. Cold is a little bit stressed, but good conclusion to that fight. We are looking well. That was the end of our buffs, though, so we're gonna camp here again. Maybe eat some food so we can get some inventory space down. Same stuff as last time, I imagined. Don't really see anything else. Alright, bro, good. Not giving you anything because I hate you. I don't want last tech. Another trap. No Zizo, this is good. Another trap. Thanks. Sure do love not hitting a scout and me eating a bunch of stress for it. Oh! Hecatomb. Hecatomb? Hecatomb. Hecatomb. Well, whatever it is, looks like a... Is it bound up? Looks like it. Looks like it's bound up. My immediate thought is like, is this like the thrall, like the bloated thrall? Is it just like screamed? Anyway, yeah, one of you bitches gotta get taken down. This is not happening. This is way too much. I'm stealing your stealth. I don't know what's up with you, buddy. Alright, you're gonna hit it again. It's fine. Just gonna remove it again. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sideline. You have even less speed than this thing? Wrath of the Doomed. So this one was just crazy. Okay. This one's just crazy. Well, I'm not gonna let you act. So. That's the state of that. It's not gonna let me remain on stealth either. Ancient rabbit him up. At least we get to kill this thing. It's fine. Oh, okay, cool. 16 and the pool. It's fine. Kind of awkward because we can only hit this. Our best target is like that thing, but it has regen on it. So we're gonna hit into the Corvid. No disease, please. Finally, for the first round, gonna hit Putrefied Flesh. Although I could have killed the Corvid here, that's also a pretty decent choice. Sizable bleed. Get a gigantic crit. Another outreach, which sucks. Gonna move back here. Presumably on its next action it'll transform into something. Hopefully not at the end of the round. Doesn't look like it. Alright, get out of here. I'm not gonna let you do whatever the fuck that is. I'm not even, nope. That's not happening. You were gonna release the super demon or something. That's not happening, buddy. Sorry. Go transform in hell. Oh, I wonder what it does though. Yeah, the weakness of that trinket is that the Hexer trinket, that you do get pretty big plus stress debuffs at the end of the fight if you got an annoying target like the Pain Warded, but it's fine. It's tolerable, especially with stress healing on hand. He does a pretty sizable amount of damage in his own right. It's alright. We saw one of the new enemies. Wasn't that threatening, honestly. Gonna keep going up just a chance to see the new enemies. I have two more that I can see. The Kvrats one and the other Wildlander one. First impressions of the Hecatomb seems pretty typical. Not really like terrified of it. Didn't leave a huge impression on me. Was how it had low stats. It was very easily stunned. I'm presuming that if you don't kill it quickly, it just flies off the handle next round and you kind of get fucked over. Maybe it's like a meta thing, and for killing it too fast, I'm now being hunted down by something. I don't know. These are those kind of devs. I'm making fanfiction up. Whatever. Let's see if there are any more fights. Doesn't look good for yet. Nope, just traps. Sucks to be me. No scout ping. Double ghouls. I mean, it's a fight. Ghouls are newel, but ghouls are newel. I did not fix my spots, but it doesn't matter. Hello, ghouls. How are you today? You're upset. Sorry to hear that, ghouls. We're friends. Unfortunate that I'm not fighting the other smaller ghouls that they added, but it's fine. Those are pretty cool. I haven't recorded them, I don't think, but they add a lot of variability. I think they just spawn in the exposed interior. I'm probably wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. Stun that one. I'm just gonna start like doing damage to this one. Gonna burst it down. Ghouls are annoying. You could debuff this crap, but you can't. Just kill it. Just kill it. Giving you. So this new effect, Frantic. If your attack doesn't kill, if that attack didn't kill, he had a chance of moving back, and he always got horror. You saw it there. The Hexer got a horror stack on him. Thankfully, my party is so cracked at everything. Possible to kill. Oh boy. Oh boy. Skull toss. Oh my god. Yikes. Should have hit honing oil. If I hit honing oil, it'd be dead. The positioning actually mattered for once. But, it's probably the last fight we're gonna encounter here. Just in case. I'm actually gonna hit this just in case. Nope, no new enemies. Annoying. Well, that's unfortunate, but won't do it, I guess. Compared to the average Turtles inventory, this is weak shit because we haven't fought any Kivrots. Gotta fight more Kivrots. Of course, no Kivrots spawn this time, which sucks. Part of me wonders if, like, having stress clear should be a more important thing here if they're gonna focus so hard on, like, the stress aspect of these, or, like of this place. Or not the stress, the stealth. Because you don't really need, like, you need, like, one stealth clear. One good stealth clear. Just so you can, just so you have, like, cleave potential into the mid-ranks, and that's all you need is, like, if you have that, you're basically like completely fine. Definitely gonna have to send the Hexer to the Amber Den after this. He's cooked. Or whatever. 4 damage. Epic. Oh, look at you and your 4 damage. Little jog. Miss. I think every time the Harrier has shot at the Crusader, he's missed. I think I'm gonna start closing out this video now, or not like video in terms of like saying goodbye, I guess. Is that this dungeon is over. Giving a brief go over of the past ones again. I think it's largely all very agreeable, good changes. There's some that I don't like. Staggering helmet, the amulets. There's something that I just find kind of unfortunate that they're gone, but I also like agree with. Kind of sad that I didn't get to see the new enemies on this dungeon, but I look forward to fighting them in the future, and I look forward to the release of the final dungeons fully. That you probably saw on the map. It saw on the map if you were paying attention that you can now go into the Black Reliquary. That is just like a test. Like, enter here to fight the enemies if you want for trinkets, right? And I'm going to intentionally not do that, just because I want to go in unspoiled. But I hope that means that within the next few weeks, they're going to release it fully, and hopefully this will be like the last update before they do that. Overall, this update seems good. It's the first one that I've been like actively around for to like commentate on. This game is overall just very good. Very literal, like 0% chance that like anyone from that mod team is watching this video, especially this far. But like, I really like this mod. Like, no joke, I consider it to be better than both DD1 and DD2. I think the Butcher Circus is like the best DD content there is, but I think that they've done like a stellar job. There's some stuff that I don't like, but it's not stuff that's foundational to the game at all. Like, all the trinkets that I don't like, all the character classes that I don't like, I just don't. I can just choose to not play with them, right? All of the stuff that's like inherent to the game mechanically, I love. It's great, and I think they did like a really good job. What the fuck is this? Augmented. immune to this. What the hell? It's kind of cool. I don't really have room for them though, and it's kind of not in line with my levels right now. This would be okay, but I don't think I'm gonna take this. I don't think I'm taking this. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time when I come back. Whenever I do, it's possible that I might. No, I'm gonna keep uploading. I was about to say I might start uploading this list just in preparation for doing the full save file. But oh, did they remove the thing? It looks like it. There was a ping up here for the test thing, but I'm gonna keep doing episodes of these just because like I think it's good for my voice. I would like to think that as time has gone on, I've gotten a bit more understandable. So before I go, if you're still watching, I want to show you something. So I just noticed this now, right? When I was like starting to make this video, there's a special log in here, the Bubblenator. The Bubblenator is not a word. It is not a word in a dictionary. You just want to check how many people actually read those entries. You can redeem your reward by going into the trinket menu, pressing enter, and typing reading comprehension. Now, I did this, right? What's the trinket? Reading comprehension. Plus 75% damage when no trinkets are equipped. Plus 25% accuracy. Plus 20% crit. Minus 99% HP. It just sets your HP to 1. Oh, but you can sell it for 1 fucking gold. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. I've been Boo Goblin. Goodbye. I hope you enjoy the new Black Reliquary update.